Columbia University students who inspired pro-Palestinian demonstrations across the country dug in at their encampment for the 10th day Friday, demanding the school divest from companies they say are enabling the conflict in Gaza. Administrators and police at campuses from California to Massachusetts still wrestling with how to address protests that have seen scuffles with police and hundreds of arrests. This morning, hundreds of counter-protesters gathered on the streets outside Columbia.
And we're here to remind everyone, there is a lot of talks about the war, about the campuses, about the public discourse. Every solution goes through the hostages first. And people tend to forget it, but they don't have time. They're dying there.
The university hopes to find a solution that would remove protesters from campus in time for Columbia's May 15th commencement. The Israeli military is massing dozens of tanks and armored vehicles along its border with southern Gaza in what appears to be preparations for an invasion of the border city of Rafah. Israeli leaders say Rafah is Hamas's last stronghold in Gaza after more than 6 months of war. More than 1 million Palestinians have crammed into Rafah, most of whom fled fighting elsewhere in the territory. The international community, including the U.S., fears an Israeli operation will endanger civilians. Israel says it's preparing a plan to evacuate civilians before starting any operation in Rafah. Meanwhile, a group of American and Israeli rabbis demonstrated today in Israel near the border with northern Gaza to demand a ceasefire and the delivery of aid to the Strip to avoid a predicted famine. Israeli police blocked the protesters and made few arrests. An American rabbi says they are protesting now because it's the middle of Passover.
The main symbol of Passover that everybody knows is matzah. Matzah, the unleavened bread, is a symbol of both the difficulty of the exodus, of having to leave Egypt so quickly, but it's also a symbol of freedom. And what this means is that even in this moment, we are not providing the Gazan people with the basic fundamentals they need to be able to even envision liberation like we had from Egypt.
Yesterday, a World Food Program spokesperson said a little progress has been made since Israel made commitments on April 5th to speed up aid deliveries, but not enough.